Welcome to the ONS podcast with your host, Linnea Jacobson.
Welcome back, you guys, to our ONS podcast. ONS stands for Office of Neighborhood Safety. I'm your host, Linnea Jacobson, and I am a member of the ONS team. This podcast was created for departments like us and community organizations to come on and talk about our services. All of our episodes are about connecting you to alternative public safety measures, programs, and your local growth and healing opportunities. Today, our topic is back to school, and it's from the student perspective. So today we're talking about back to school. For those of you listening, I'm sure you can agree that back to school week can be the most hectic, and for me, the worst part is the parent drop off and pick up line, making sure my kid has everything he needs, and just getting out the door in a timely manner is unreal for us parents. Some of us happy to see our kids go because it's been a really, really long summer. But then there are some of us who worry sick and just want to keep our kids close and under a watchful eye. Unfortunately, this conversation comes right on the heels of another school shooting that took place yesterday, September 4th, at Appalachia High School in the state of Georgia. Sending lots of prayers and hugs to those who lost their lives too soon. My heart goes out to the families of the victims and the families and the students mentally and emotionally impacted by this tragedy. I also want to acknowledge the school resource officer who was able to safely engage the suspect and talk him down before anyone else got hurt. As I mentioned, us parents have a total different perspective of what back to school and that first day means to us. But what about the kids? How are they feeling? I think it's important for us to know what are their highs and their lows and what are their thoughts and emotions behind the first day. Today, we're going to be talking to 3 high school students from Face to Face Academy to get their perspective about back to school. For those of you who aren't familiar, Face to Face is a charter school located in the heart of Eastside St. Paul, whose student body consists of youth who may have had some life challenges which caused them to opt out of traditional public school setting. Face to Face is exactly what it's called, connecting with students face to face and meeting them where they are. The school is a vibe, and it caters to the needs of individuals and their current life circumstances. They adapt to individual learning styles and assist with whatever may be going on at home, physically, mentally, and emotionally, so that students can thrive and still be successful academically. You can find out more about Face to Face at f2facademy.org, and that is F as in Frank, the number 2, F as in Frank, ACADEMY.org. In front of me, I have some really incredible, smart people, one being a young man by the name of Lewis. Lewis enjoys art and has been drawing since he was 2. I can imagine what that refrigerator must have looked like. Lewis, tell us a little bit about yourself and what kind of art do you like to do?
Hi, as you said, my name is Lewis. I'm in 10th grade, and I consider myself like a mixed media type of person. I do a little bit of everything.
Okay, so all that stuff on the computer,
Yeah,
digital stuff?
Digital stuff, physical, just anything.
Well, like, what's your favorite medium then that you like to use?
I mean, I usually do traditional art.
Okay.
I just like the feeling of the pencil on the paper and everything.
Okay, like sketching and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. All right, that's cool. So, I'm going to ask you some icebreaker questions. Okay? Jordans or Air Forces?
Jordans.
Okay. Pancakes with blueberry syrup or waffles with maple syrup?
Waffles.
Barbecue chicken or fried chicken? Careful.
Barbecue chicken. I ain't even got to think about it.
Okay. So, I'm going to give you a scenario and you tell me.
Okay.
You're at an event and someone walks in wearing the exact same shirt. Do you A, stay on the opposite side of the room and then make an early exit? Or do you B, walk around the room wearing it with confidence, knowing that you're wearing it best?
Second one.
Okay. Next on my panel of incredible young people, I have Jada. A little thing I learned about Jada is she has a longboard. Now, are we talking surfing or skateboarding? I'm assuming it's skateboarding since we're not near any oceans.
Yeah, skateboarding.
Okay. What got you into skateboarding?
I just been doing it since I was younger, so it's just always this thing I've been like to do.
How many times did you hurt yourself before you became any good, and tell the truth?
I can't even count, probably like 10.
Okay. All right. Icebreaker question for you, Jada. Caribou or Starbucks?
Starbucks.
MTV or VH1?
MTV.
Go away to college or explore local opportunities?
Go away for college.
Okay. Here's a scenario for you. You heard your cousin is calling around fishing for a babysitter so she can go to the Chris Brown concert. Your phone rings and it's her. Do you A, ignore the call because she doesn't come back to pick up her kids when she says she's coming? Or B, answer and say yes because you feel bad for her and you know she's been waiting her whole life to see Breezy?
The second one.
That's sweet. I would have watched it rain. Okay, last but not least of The Incredibles, we have the hardworking Tahjon. This young man has apparently been working since he was 13. Tahjon, what was your first job?
I was just helping my grandma and my mom. Like, my grandma used to live, like, in townhomes, and, like, I'd go around picking up trash and shit, give me money and stuff like that. Or give me candy or let me play on her phone.
That's sweet, or let you play on her phone.
Because I ain't have my own phone.
I remember those days with my kids. Okay. What was your favorite job?
Probably the job I got right now.
And what is that?
Doing clothing. Like,
Okay.
printing stuff on it, pressing.
Oh, okay. Creating your own clothing line and labels and stuff like that, or?
I, like, take orders from people and, like, go press it.
Okay.
They put the logo and designs on it.
Okay. Where'd you get your work ethic from?
My uncle.
Okay. He was an influence on you?
Mm-hmm.
What did he do?
The same thing I'm doing. I'm working for him right now.
All right. Well, congratulations. That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Here are your icebreaker questions. Frosted Flakes or Cheerios?
Frosted Flakes.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Think Instagram, just because the reels.
Okay. After school nap or reality TV?
After school nap.
Yeah. That used to be my favorite too. I wasn't really big on TV. I used to have to crash at least until 5 o'clock. Okay, so here's your scenario. You're at a music studio with your best friend who enjoys singing. She wants you to check out her new song. So the producer pulls it up and starts playing it. It's horrible, and she sounds like a howling dog. Do you A, pretend like you like it and tell her, oh, girl, that bangs? Or do you B, bob your head a little bit, tell her how much you love her, but then tell her the truth, letting her down gently? And you're laughing. This must be, true to you. You must really have a friend that can't sing. Careful. She's listening.
The second one.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to get into the questions, you guys. Tell me a little bit about your first day of school. I'll start with you, Lewis.
I mean, it wasn't too eventful. I mean, I'm kind of quiet, so just kind of going through the motions.
And when you woke up that morning, how were you feeling?
Tired. I wanted to go back to bed.
And what did you do to prepare mentally and emotionally for your first day?
Nothing. I mean, I usually just listen to music on the bus ride here, so
What kind of music do you listen to?
anything and everything.
Okay, so do you have this thing where you listen to music that gets you amped and gets you ready for the day, or do you have music that kind of helps you chill and reduce anxiety or whatever?
It kind of depends. If I got something important going on, I'll listen to more energetic stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess specifically on the first day, I was probably listening to something more relaxed.
Okay. What about you, Jada? What did you do to prepare for your first day of school mentally and emotionally?
I really didn't have something specific. I just woke up and just started my day.
How were you feeling that morning when you woke up?
I was feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Tahjon, what did you do to help you prepare for school the first day, physically and emotionally?
Played the game a little bit.
You had time to play the game before school started?
Yeah.
Oh, what time did you come to school?
Late.
Oh, okay.
Keep it a buck.
Noted. What classes are you looking forward to this year and why? Tahjon, why don't you start?
Probably biology. It's my favorite subject.
Okay. What class are you not looking forward to this year?
Social studies.
And why don't you like social studies?
Too much reading. I'm not really good at that. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. What would you change about social studies if you could change anything to make you like it?
If they read it to us like an audio book, and I ain't gotta read it, press that play button.
Okay. Some people are better audio learners, and it's kind of soaks better when you can hear it. And sometimes people need it to hear it and read it at the same time. Yeah, we used to have that when I was younger. I don't think they do that anymore, but you can always ask too. Lewis, what classes are you looking forward to this year and why?
Definitely band.
Band?
Yeah.
What instrument do you play?
Guitar.
Oh, okay. Are you good? Are you learning still?
I'm learning. I'm like intermediate.
Okay. What class are you not looking forward to?
Probably math.
Okay. And if you could change one thing about math, what would you change to make you like it?
I would not do math. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing I'd really change about it. It's just kind of a me thing.
Okay.
Just never liked math.
And Jada, what about you? What class are you looking forward this year?
I'm looking forward to art.
Okay. And what class are you not looking forward to?
English.
And why?
I'm always tired in that class for some reason.
It's the hour that you have it, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the time of day. Is there anybody you look forward to seeing every day, Jada?
Tahjon and my friend Lele.
Okay. Is Tahjon your BFF?
That's like my significant other.
Oh, okay. He's your boo. Okay. Got you. Then Tahjon, this is going to be really hard for you, and you better answer it correctly because Jada's sitting right here. Is there anybody you look forward to seeing every day, Tahjon?
Yeah. Jada.
All right. Lewis, what about you?
To be honest, not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kind of solo dolo guy?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What drives you to get up every day and continue your education, Lewis?
That's a question with a long answer, so like I don't know if I can say all that, but I guess just kind of for myself, like so that way I know if I want to, I can do something. Like just kind of give myself that opportunity.
So it's like proving it to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Tahjon, what drives you to get up every day and continue your education?
Making my mama proud.
Good. I like that answer. Shout out to all the moms out there, especially Tahjon's mom. Jada, what drives you to get up and continue your education every day?
To graduate and hopefully go to college.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. What do you want to do? What do you want to study when you get to college? It's okay. You don't have to have an answer now.
Business or like, can't find the word for it right now.
Okay. We can come back to that.
Right.
And just FYI, when you prepare to go to school, you'll probably change it 2 or 3 times before you actually complete it. So it just happens. What is the one thing adults and people in the community could do better to support you and help you thrive? Tahjon.
Just being more supportive.
More supportive, in what way can we support you?
Just like being there, but
Like encourage you, or
yeah, like encourage, yeah.
show up when you need somebody to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lewis, what can adults like myself and community members do to better support you and help you thrive? And it doesn't necessarily have to be at school. It could just be thriving in this world outside of school, just you as a young person.
Just to be more open-minded.
Open-minded to what? Like ideas of youth, or
Just like, I guess to everything. Like hear people out when they're trying to tell you something.
being more patient?
Yeah.
I agree. And I can work on that too with myself, my community, and my kids. Jada, what about you? What can we do to help support you and help you thrive?
Just making the space as comfortable as can be.
And what about feeling safe? What can adults and people in the community do to help you feel more safe?
I don't think that's really like something that y'all could like do to like make me feel safe. Because this is a safe place already.
School is a safe place?
Yeah.
What about in your community? Like outside of school? And I'm glad school is a safe place.
I don't have an answer to that question.
Okay. Tahjon, what do you think adults and people in the community to do to help you feel safer?
I think like trying to get the druggies away from the school and stuff. Like the people who be doing all that hard stuff. And they be sitting on the corner.
Yeah. What's intimidating about the substance abuse and people who engage and hang out on the corners and stuff. How does that make you feel when you're trying to get to and from school or just trying to get down the street to the store? Or
They'll just look at you and start talking or try to follow you. Like,
yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Louis, what about you? What do you think that we could do to help you feel safer moving throughout your community?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I can't really think of anything.
Have you ever been in a position where you felt unsafe?
I have, just nothing I can think of like right now.
Well, let's think of it differently. If you've been in a situation where you felt unsafe before, what was it that was making you feel unsafe? Was it like the way someone was looking at you, or was it like the atmosphere, like the time of day, or?
I guess it'd be the way the situation was handled.
Okay. All right, that's fair. I get it. What do you do as an individual to support your peers, Jada?
Encourage them as much as possible. Just listen, be mindful.
Do you feel like people encourage you and they are mindful and listen?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you feel like that at school?
Some days.
Okay. When you don't feel like you're being heard or people are being mindful of how you feel, what does that do to you, like mentally? Does that, obviously it doesn't make you feel good, right? But do you feel like that kind of discourages you, or do you feel like it keeps you from thinking about being progressive? Like, how does that affect you?
It just makes me not want to talk at all.
It shuts you down. Yeah. What about you, Tahjon? What do you do to support your peers?
can't really say nothing because I don't really talk to my peers like that.
You don't talk to your peers?
No.
So even when you say, like, excuse me, or yo, what up, or I don't know how you teenagers talk, but you know what I'm saying, you don't talk.
I say excuse me, but I don't be like, what's up, or start a conversation with nobody I don't know.
So you kind of keep to yourself at school, aside from talking to Jada?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, what could people do better to support you? How would you like your peers to support you? Do you feel like if your peers were more open to talking to you, you'd be more open to talking to them?
If they'll just tell me what the problem is and stop me mugging.
Oh, okay. So you just want people to get along.
Yeah, if that would be possible.
Okay. Louis, what about you? Do you support your peers, Louis?
The few I do have, yes, I try.
And what do your peers do to support you? How do you feel supported by your peers, I guess I should word it.
I'm going to be honest, most of my friends are haters, so like...
Oh, my goodness.
No, I mean, they're nice. If it's important, they'll be nice to me, but like...
Yeah.
They got to tease me about it a little bit first.
Okay. So I guess what I'm hearing from you guys is like, if everybody would just get along and just show each other like support and like congratulate each other and be happy for each other and like communicate with each other, it would be a vibe. Yeah. Okay. High school is hard. And that's the whole purpose of the conversation, is just seeing how you guys navigate and how you feel about it. Because one of the things as adults is we don't always stop and ask students or our youth how they feel. We tell you what to do and what you should do and how you should feel, but we never stop and ask you, how do you feel, and what we can do to make you feel better. And that's important. So my last question, what are your goals for this school year? I'll start with Louis.
Just to pass with like good grades, I guess.
Get good grades?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's a good grade and like on the Louis radar?
Try to have low down like a B, C kind of guy.
Okay. What about you, Tahjon? What's your goals for this school year?
To get as much credits as I can get so I can hurry up and get out of here.
You trying to graduate early, or you just want to be done?
Graduate early.
Okay. Like how early?
They said I'm already graduating 6 months early.
Okay. That's a good goal, and congratulations.
They want me to do college classes.
Yeah. Do them. I think you should do them, but there I go being an adult telling you what you should do, right? Do you feel confident, Tahjon, confident enough to take a college course class?
No, because I don't really know what I want right now.
Okay. So there's this thing called generals. They're classes that they make everybody take, no matter what your degree is. So just keep that in mind too. Like, it would be like a general class, you know what I mean? Something that you would need once you get there. And if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. You know what I mean? If you choose something else, you still have that in the bag, right? And Jada, what are your goals for this school year?
My goals is to hopefully get full credit and to get closer to my graduation.
Okay, good. Well, thank you guys for just answering those questions and connecting and talking with me. I appreciate it. You guys didn't make me laugh as much as I thought you were. I thought you guys were going to be like, I didn't even think we were going to get through this session because I was like, oh my gosh, the kids are going to make me laugh. But you guys are very mature, and I appreciate you engaging with me. So that's it, St. Paul citizens. St. Paul, we are out here working really hard to rehabilitate, intervene, and rebuild safer neighborhoods. Again, this podcast is about being able to connect with you on alternative public safety matters, programs, and your local growth and healing opportunities. If you'd like to learn more about Community First Public Safety, again, you can go to information.stpaul.gov. And for more information about the Office of Neighborhood Safety or joining the NSCC, please check us out at www.stpaul.gov/departments/neighborhood/safety.